Hello. Wait, no. OBS is frozen again. Has it? Wait, what? What's going on? Hi. Are we there? I think we're there. Hi. Oh, that was an inauspicious start. OBS just went... disappeared. But we're back now. Hopefully stable. Don't know what that was about. There hasn't been an update or anything. Although Windows did update, so you never know. How's everybody? What's my green screen doing? A hole in my head. Like the new background. It's actually not new. I've used this one before, but you don't see it often because I don't use the green screen often. Figured we might use the green screen for this game though, seeing as it's an RPG. And we're looking for a little more immersion, maybe? I don't know. I just felt like using the green screen. Felt like it's been a while. So we're using the green screen. Coming to this game. Yeah, I've been waiting for hours today to try this game because there was no preload on Epic Launcher. So when I unlocked at 10, like an hour ago, hour and 50 minutes ago, I had to download because it's preloaded on every other system. But yeah, whatever. You busy this weekend? Next week I'm definitely going to pick it up. Yeah. From what I've seen so far, people are loving it. People are digging it. I'm trying not to watch too much content about it because I don't want to, I want to come into it pretty raw, but also don't want to come into it completely noob. I want a bit of an idea about where I should be planning to go.
For 25 speckles.
Thank you very much, Skull Kid.
And
There,
to end the
$10.
sub-train, a tip: don't eat yellow snow.
Yes, we had a sub-train before we started there, by the way. Thank you very much to Jasper, 41 months in a row. Paul, men in numbers, 37 months. Skull Kid, 29 months total. Thank you, all three of you, for your beginning of stream. There's a words. Not really pre-stream. It was before I started recording though. Don't know whether I'm going to put this up on the secondary channel or not. Whether I'm going to do an entire playthrough live, because if I get into it, I got a funny feeling I want to sink into it a bit offline. So it won't really be a full playthrough if we do. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Yeah. When I got this chair, like it was originally sent in by the Australian distributors of DX Racer, who that's a different company now. The company that did send me this originally is now gone. They said, "What color do you want?" And of course, all my setup was green at the time. I was going to my system was black and green, but I was just going for a black and green theme. I said, "Oh, send me the green one." It never occurred to me that perhaps it would be a bad choice to pick a chair with green highlights if you ever want to do some chroma keying. Same thing happened with the headset, although I didn't get a choice with the headset. This is just the Xbox/PC version comes in green. So this chair is due to be replaced as soon as I can bloody well afford to. It's starting to get a bit worn out. So, we should make a start, because we're going to be stuck in the character creator for a while. Story mode? No. Normal mode? Hard? Let's just go normal. Conversation subtitles? Yes, yes, yes. Sure we can do it against any bright color on the screen. Well, there's a good reason why green is more common.
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service,
Full employment,
you will
not
become the
guaranteed.
master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
I love that on the poster back there. Guaranteed, full employment. Full employment, not guaranteed. That's interesting. The subtitle text that's on the screen. wonder if that's for text-to-speech kind of idea. Can you do text-to-speech with game subtitles? Is that a thing people do? Alright. I've seen pretty much all of this opening cinematic. We'll let it run anyway. Yeah, it's pretty much Vault-Tec in the stars. Phineas Vernon Wells.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line.
The music's a bit overpowering. Might turn that down a bit. Oh, we get to pick our stats. Here we go. Okay, we have 6 points, 3 categories. Alright, strength for melee and stuff. Dexterity for one-handed melee, handguns, dodge, block, sneak, lockpick. Intelligence for long guns, medical science, determination, perception. Handguns, long guns, heavy weapons, dodge, lockpick, engineer. Oh, engineering, that's where we want to go. So let's pump 2 points there. Because I'm told engineering, if you pump it up high enough, you can sort of scrap stuff and repair stuff and whatnot in the field rather than waiting to get to a workbench, which could be handy, considering how much trouble I have with inventory management. Charm. With hacking, science, inspiration. Science. I think science is one of the things we want boosted because that'll make our elemental guns do more damage, right? With the electricity and things like that. Faction reputation, companion ability cooldowns. Yeah, let's go point into charm. Temperament is lie, sneak, medical engineering. There's more engineering there. Okay, let's go 2 points there in case we need to lie our way around. I'm going a bit Rick from Rick and Morty inspired here. I want to be high science, high intelligence, sort of lying, manipulative, kind of sociopathic kind of thing. 1 point left. Medicals. Yeah, we'll do another one in intelligence here. I believe you can respec, but for a price, so we'll see how we go. Oh, skills next, okay. Shovely Joe. Yeah, we could do Shovely Joe and just go full on melee as well. That'd be another way to go. Can we go back? Go back. Two-handed melee. Do we know? I saw I did see a shovel in someone's gameplay that I was watching. Don't know if you can use it as a melee weapon though. If you can, it's probably pretty shit. Actually, you know what? Let's do this because it'll boost our sneak a little bit. And our one-handed melee. Actually, maybe we just go one across the board and everything. Yeah, I'll just... Man. One-handed melee, two-handed melee, heavy weapons block. It was... Yeah, we'll do that. Right, points available to... Melee, range, defense, dialogue, stealth, tech, leadership. Alright, let's have a look at tech. Medical. Improved weapons and armor on the workbench. Tinkering, engineering, field repair. That's the kind of thing I want to push towards, so let's go.
You wrote that paper on breeding a cystipig with 30% more tumors.
30% more tumors. Range, not so much. Yeah, let's go into melee a bit more. With the Shovely Joe in mind. Or maybe not. I don't know. This is a deep skill tree. Dialogue. Intimidate. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we should push into dialogue a bit. Because there's a lot of speech checks in this game as well. Or at least there should be. Based on who made it.
If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking.
After doing a normal playthrough, I'm thinking going to be a dumb playthrough. Has heard some of the funniest dialogue. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Just goes super dumb but broody. Probably go full scientist when I pick up the game. All games. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, if I really love this game, chances are I'll buy it a second time when it comes out on Switch next year. And because I'll be dealing with the thumbsticks, the Switch character, I'll probably do a lot more speech checking, sort of intelligence playthrough rather than relying on shooting, because I won't be shooting as nearly as accurately on the Switch, obviously. So that could be a fun little idea. Ooh, we get to pick an aptitude. Beverage service technician. So we just get a boost from something. We get determination, block, persuade, less shock damage, more engineering, dodge, N-ray damage receives. What's an N-ray? Food effect duration, corrosion damage, medical, plasma, science, one-handed melee. Where was... Let's go elevator operations specialist for that little boost in engineering. Proper lift goes up and down. Anyone who thinks otherwise isn't fit to wear the badge. Being a specialist means something where you come from. A commitment to upward and downward mobility that doesn't have a price tag. Whatever that means.
Your career was on the rise.
Right. We're not going to actually see our own character much, so this doesn't really... Ooh, that's a... I think we'll go female. She's nicer looking face default right there. Let's see here. Kind of like that face. Reminds me of someone I used to know, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh, Christy. Her name is Christy. Well, I haven't thought about her in fucking decades. Where was that? Yeah, we'll go to the Christy face. Skin tone will leave pale. Eye color, green, obviously. Oh, there it is. Pow. Brow horizontal. Okay, I think we can leave that where it is. Can we turn this? Oh, yes, we can. There we go. Brow vertical. Oh!
Dragons!
You have such a colourful laugh. Hugh, 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 hugh.
That was worth the jump scare. Thank you very much, Kid Raid 10 out of 24 coming in with the Leroy Jenkins alert. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the brows. I'm not going to fiddle with them. Eye size. I think we can go a bit bigger. No, actually that looks a bit weird. About there. Eye vertical. Jaw. Mouth size. Let's see if we can give her a wider mouth here. Smaller, wider, smaller, smaller. Mouth vertical. Squish it up just a little bit. Nose size. Right about there. Nose tilts. Let's tilt it back a bit there. Nose width. I'm pretty happy with where it is in the middle there, but let's have a look. Right about there. A bit of a longer nose. Cheeks. Oh yeah, chubbier cheeks. I do like a chubby cheek. Zero. Oh yeah, chubby cheeks. Definitely chubby cheeks. Alright, hair time. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Well, that looks kind of cool. I don't normally go for the dready kind of hair, but that looks unusually good for video game dreads. Do we have a pixie cut anywhere in here? I do like it. Ooh, ooh. Kind of like that. Ooh, I don't mind that actually. She looks a bit like 11 now. Where was that other one though? There's the one I liked. What else we got here? Ooh, how about that? Ooh, there we go. No. Yeah. Yeah. Was it a default one? That. Actually, I kind of like the default. Alright, hair color. We're going to have to go... Purple. Where was purple? Ooh. That looks kind of cool. Keeping that straight away. What was that, 12? Let's have a look at the rest. Hue. Okay, number 12. Where was it? Definitely good. Twitch purple. Eyebrow style. Oh, we can have a big old monobrow. DD. Kind of like 19. Ooh. 14. Nice little neutral eyebrow there. Facial hair, I don't... Not many choices for facial hair, but leave it clean. Facial hair color, don't need that. Features. Oh, we got makeup. Usually don't go for makeup, because it's always a little bit too much. Although I do like the freckles there. Ooh. Was that bloody nose? Really? Or was it runny nose? I think it's just runny nose. That's weird. You know, permanently run. There's a bloody nose. Where were those subtle freckles? There we go. We'll go for the subtle freckles. But no, we just came out of cryostasis. We're not going to have any dirt on us. But it's a tough life. We might give ourselves a scar. We got a Joker scar. Wonder how I got these scars. Ooh, neck cut. Man, they don't have the classic just across one eye kind of scar, do they? I always like that scar that just goes... Oh, wait, no, that one kind of does. Yeah, we'll go that one. Hey, oh, what does age do to us? Oh, okay. That's kind of relatively convincing. We'll age her up just a little bit. It's a bit of a rough life, being an elevator technician. Skin's not going to be perfect. Down from that level, can we... Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of texture there. There we go. Not bad. That was it for that. Name. What's your name? Shovelly Joe. Lucky for us, Joe is a gender-neutral name, isn't it? Could be Joseph or Josephine. Actually, come to think of it, the character we've designed is kind of neutral, isn't he? They, her, them. Shall we play a gender-neutral character? That's something I've never done. A non-binary character. There we go. Shovelly Joe. Non-binary Shovelly Joe. Let's do it. That's something I've never done in RPG. I wonder if it even matters, because I don't think there are any romance options in this game anyway. Shovelly Joe. Right, a summary. Doodly-doodly-doo. Feel like that's pretty good. Let's go. Agenda. That was the word I was hunting for. Thank you, Skulkin.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Zerafian, hello there. Sorry, I was distracted by character building. I wasn't paying attention to chat at all.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Thoughts on Lito's sissy fit over the Joker movie? I love it. He's so fucking snowflakey about someone else doing a Joker movie and never asked me. Nobody liked your Joker, Jared. Nobody. Nobody liked your Joker. Why are you surprised? Idiot. Piss off. Go away. Go overact somewhere else, please.
Shit.
He looks like he could be a bit of a real-life Rick. All he needs is a white lab coat. MOA development, hello there. Techie, hello.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally,
I've just
reviving
realized
someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
Right,
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically.
Hooray, drugs!
But I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
Okie doke.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
I forgot about this bit. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say, I just realized that the ship we were rescued from, the lost ship, is called Hope. Literally Lost Hope. That's very clever.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist, dashing gunslinger,
My gloves
one of a
are
kind,
noisy.
that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land.
Tutorial time. Let's go find our first companion, presumably, or captain of our ship at least. Jackie, 6 months, thank you!
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Just realized the emoticons that are usually next to my web camera, they're just floating in midair now. So I forgot to move them down when I moved the camera for the green screen. Beep, boop, beep. Oh, frame skips there.
Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well,
We landed on him.
Letting his ship go to waste.
Ding dong, which is there?
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
There we are at 60. Just felt a little janky there for a second. I do have it at I'm running at 1440p. You guys are seeing it 1080. But I've also ramped it up to ultra settings as well. The defaults were high. But apparently we're holding it, so that's fine. Right, can we like take his boots? Wizard of Oz style? Ooh, here we go. Zoop. Alright, first things first. We gotta look around, because surely there's some secret hidden around the corner here. Rule 1 in video games. Walk backwards from where you spawn. Just in case they hide something, because sometimes they do. Fallout Manska. Fall on. Fall on, New Vegas, is what we're playing here. I guess they didn't hide anything. I need to up the mouse sensitivity slightly. Controls. Let's try 25. That feels a bit better. Jumps. Oh, I don't have any unarmed combat. I was going to punch this little thing, but unlike Fallout, I don't have any punchy punch. I have to have a weapon to attack, apparently. Very pretty. Come here. Left control. Actually, it's not left control. I took the precaution of pre-reassigning my crouch key to where it normally is on my thumb button on the mouse. Actually, I think it's still left control as well. Yeah. You can. It's one of those games that lets you do an alternate key. Hooray! Okay, we can sprint. That's in the usual place. Whenever I see a game take place in distant planets, I always think that would be cool. Yeah, that was my first instinct when we were in the pod and we were doing the gloves, going, check out my gloves, man. I thought to myself, yeah, it'd be cool. Oh, hello. It'd be cool in VR. Oh, it's Connor. Connor has followed us from our Borderlands playthrough. Although I don't think I did the goner bit on stream, actually, come to think of it, so that joke might be fallen flat on those of you who haven't played. There was a character in that game who had his legs blown away. He was still alive. He introduced himself as Goner. Goner Melegis. Oh, you have Adreno on you, which I assume is our Stimpack equivalent, right? Alright. While sneaking in tall grass, rocks, other cover to hide from enemies. Use this to sneak past enemies, sneak up on them to initiate combat. Are these enemies? Timid Canid. Timid Canid. I suppose if they're timid, we can sneak past them. Actually, they look more like... Oh no, I was going to say they look more cat-like than canid-like, but I guess they do look a bit candid. Did you kill Fallout 76? What do you mean, did I kill it? I don't think I've got it installed anywhere anymore, if that's what you mean. Pretty sure I installed it from everywhere it was installed, because just zero intention of ever playing that thing again. No! What's happening?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay. Wait, what was that? Said something on the ledge for a second there, but... I suppose this is going to teach us how we take fall damage and also give us an opportunity to find out how we heal. Is there a way around this? Can I make that jump? Yeah. Nope. I got my legs. Gone on my leggies. You have low health. Emergency medical and aid to heal. That was F, wasn't it? Yes. Asthma attack averted.
Hey, you.
Ooh,
Come here.
hello. No, give me a sec. I'm looting. Why would you...
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Interesting. Frame rate dropped in this scene, where it's not rendering anything important. Weird. Sit still, I'll patch you up. What happened to you? Spacer's what? Let's heal him, because he might give us something cool. I think I dropped in at just after this point in the Twitch plays Outer Worlds they did the other day. And the Borg brain that is Twitch plays shot this guy right in his face. It was hilarious. I think I tweeted a clip of it, actually.
Looks like the bleeding stopped.
Oh, we got
I
15
owe you
XP.
one.
Yay!
Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
How are you feeling? What happened to you? Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What's this about marauders? What are you doing out here? You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the edge. You're as good as dead. How? I mean, if we're doing this a bit half Rick, half Shovelly Joe, we've got to be kind of brutal with this guy, I think.
Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Got a better idea. Give me a gun and I'll go get help. Someone grounded their ship illegally. I'll hunt them down for you. That's our lie. Look at this. Speech checks. Speech checks. You're an idiot. Give me a gun before you get yourself killed. That's the Rick thing to say.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I don't think you did nail it. I think you got that backwards. I wonder if there's a way to fail that and not get the weapons at all. Probably not. Lion Cake, how you doing, matey? Hope life's been treating you well. Can you tell me where I am? Do you know anything about the Hope? I'm off. Where are
You
we?
hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale.
No, hit
We're
someone
a
else's
Spacer's
head.
Choice community.
With my escape pod.
Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Hope?
Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take
Who's
this the
Auntie
wrong
Cleo?
way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Anti-Cleo rival faction. Okay. I'm off. Right. You can, as a matter of fact, kill anybody and everybody in this game. Whether or not it's good for you to do that is another question. Wait. How do we get our inventory? Is it I? No. Weapon management. 4 weapons equipped at a time. Dragging them up to the slots. Take care. Okay. Oh, alright. Inventory is I. What did we just pick up there? Armor management. Drag armor helmet up to... Okay, we'll figure this out. Thank you. There. Consumables. Use junk, drop your consumables. You can be used directly to gain a variety of boosts. Your emergency medical inhaler shown at the top of the screen. It uses Adreno as fuel. Yep, called it. Always keeps it loaded in slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots. Can hold all types of consumables, not just Adreno. Well, does that mean we can, like, do heal and buffs all at the same time? Not have to do them individually. That's interesting. Each shot is mixed into every... Oh, there it is. Next line. Each shot is mixed into every puff and halo. Combined effects. Sweet. That's nice streamlining. Medical skill increases the duration of all these effects. Awesome. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking at. Dehydrated water. I thought I saw dehydrated water. Science. It's like magic. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Sugary drink. Body attributes +1. Body attributes. What does that even mean? 30 seconds worth. Just add air. Now available and carbonated. What else we got? We got salt tuna. Special blend of herbs and spices packed in oil, loaded with sodium. Base health +25 for 2 minutes. Ooh, hello. And there's our Adreno. We already have 1 medical slot unlocked. Probably because we specialized a little bit, didn't we? Don't have any other medicines to do. What's this? Modification. Oh, we got mods. I didn't even know we had mods. Sweet. General inventory. What have we got there? Oh, it's a lockpick thing. Coolsies. I wonder if there's a minigame for it. Do we have Fallout 4 style minigame for unlocking picks? We might as well put the saber up in slot 2. We have light, heavy, and energy ammo. Doesn't look like there's any slots for anything else, although there might be room for them. Hopefully that stays that simple. I hate micromanaging ammo types. Journal. Stranger in a strange land. Find Hawthorne's ship. Okay. Codex. Oh, we even have a codex. Wonderful. Wonderful. And... ooh. It's a pretty nice map. Better than the Borderlands map, anyway. Look, I can see things. And character, skills, perks, details, reputation. Oh, reputation. There we go. Details, status effects, flaws. Alright. We'll come back to that in time. Oh, more stuff. What do we got? Tartarus sauce. Ooh, another lockpick. Sliced bread. Fast ration pill. Zip. Alright, what do we got? Fast ration pill, Spacer's Choice. Flavorless sustenance only. Carbohydrates is plus 200% natural. Wow, plus 200% natural health regen. Yeesh, 2 minutes. Nice. Oh, same for the bread. Okay, so carbs are a pretty big deal. Good thing I'm not a keto at the moment. Let me read that right. You can buy dehydrated water for reals, just basically electrolytes and vitamins. Well, that's not really water then, is it? That's dehydrated sports drink, if it's anything. Oh, I guess we have to blow this up to make our way through. So let's stand back because I'm not sure how big of an explosion this will be.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just
R is for reload. Hooray!
Can you hear me? What in the... This...
We can't loot those little critters. Okay. Aha. And you have to manually reload. And you bet you're going to aim just like... Oh, oh. Oh, that's what happened before. Tactical time dilation. Our VATS, basically. Q is for tactical time dilation. Okie dokie. Alright, are we about to get ambushed, or... Oh, yep, hello. Sneaky, sneaky. Another guy down there. Alright, so... how do we want to do this? Sneaky, whoop. Sneaky, sneaky style.
Hear that?
Okay, so we have a little purple bar underneath the health bar. That appears to be our action points for our time dilation, I guess. I don't know what that little white line is for. Alright, you are not carrying anything. Hacking and... oh, here we go. Meant to be mag. Picks are used to break open locks, bypass shunts, used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Okie dokie. So... oh, we have 2, we need 5. I guess that number means. And then top number must be our skill. Bananas. What else have we got? Fish sticks. Do you like fish sticks? You know what? Do we have... gameplay... ah, there we go. Let's pump that up a little bit more. I'm feeling a bit claustrophobic here. Oh, that's a bit better. There's our other mag. 0G brew. What if we get drunk? What is this, a toilet? No. Can we get burned? Yes! Okay. Don't stand at the campfire. Now we have the required things for this. Oh, we have to hold it down, and time doesn't stop. Okay. Telescoping staff. Take all, break down. Oh, we can break down immediately. Interesting. And R for transfer. Right. Take. Right. Weapons. Telescoping staff. That is 54 DPS, two-handed melee, 51 damage. Has a knockdown effect. Alright. I guess we might as well put that up there. We got room for it. What's this? That does way more damage. It does bleed damage. No, way more DPS, not more damage. So we knock them down, switch to that, slice and dice. Why is that wrench? What is that wrench? Does that mean it needs repair, or I can repair it? Don't see... oh, there we go. Condition. 98%. Okay, so the wrench means the condition is falling. No problem. Oh, we have a compare as well. Sweet. Nothing to compare it to right now, but we have compare. Right, you've got bit cartridge, light ammo, sentry saber. Take all. And that feels like a good idea to see. Breakdown. Is that 73? Yeah, it's identical. Alright, let's have a look, see how the breakdown works. Q. Break down this item, weapon parts, return to 3. Sure. Where did they go? Here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, this is all making sense. All very logical. When you go into sneak mechanic, you get the little vignette like you normally do on these things, but also you see through the grass. That's kind of cool. Weird effect, though. Alright. One guy there, one guy there. He's back turned. We can probably sneak over to him. Let's see if we can try our knockdown. Oh, he's moving away. Ooh. I got a boink rod. Oh, wait. Use his control attack. And oh, we can block. 3 swing combos. Ooh, hello. Alright, so... Okay. Doink! Back into the grass. Wow. I was expecting a multi-doink, but that just boinked him out of existence. Where's his friend? Take your stuff. Alright, let's make it to the grass over here. Wait for his friend to come back. Wonder if they're on set paths. I've been all about bleed damage lately. Yeah, I like bleed damage in games too. Working on a South Park oh yeah, I've been starting to think about that too because I've been watching South Park recently. They just put up 2 relatively recent seasons. Ooh, I think he spotted his mate's body. Yeah, I've been watching a bit of South Park recently. It's making me think about the games again.
No! Who did this?
Doink! Oh, took out his leg! Swept his leg for all shit. Where'd you go? Did I take you out? Kind of lost track of you there. So yeah, it looks like physics applies to these guys. If I hit him in the leg, I sweep their leg. Oh man, I knocked his arm clean off. With a blunt instrument. That's how powerful I am. Alright, I think I earned my Shovelly Joe.
Shovelly Joe.
I mean, we've got a ball on a stick, but as close as we've got to a shovel right now. You know what? We're starting to see some frame drops, so I'm going to go back down. Where are we? I'll try very high. You don't have to restart the game. 1440p on a 1080. Won't quite do ultra. Well, we're still dipping below 60 slightly there, but as long as we get rid of those frame jumps, I'm happy. Alright. Oh, hang on a sec. They don't have red markers above their head. Are they friends? Lieutenant, private. Okay, so they're not raiders or anything. But who is that down there? Oh, there's a marauder. Okay, so we're going to team up with these guys to take those guys out, or what? Let's path down here. We'll stand up so we're nice and visible.
Hey!
Hello!
Over here before you get yourself killed.
I'm doing alright, actually. You should have seen me back there. Busted a guy's arm clean off just using this metal rod. This inanimate carbon staff. It looks horrible now, unplayable. Yeah, I didn't see much of a difference between Ultra and this. I probably do. I mean, I'm sure somebody right now is working on a side-by-side. I might do one. Actually, you know what? I should install this on my low-end, my super low-end rig. My little Ryzen 3200G rig. And see what it does on that. Do a little low-end gamer stuff. Alright, we should talk. Hello.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts. And worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Company woman, alright. Just a landing violation had to go. Nope. So I heard. Found one of your teammates held up in a cave. Already dealt with a few of those marauders. Not impressed. We should probably tell her about her workmate. Something tells me we'll probably want to be on good terms with these people, at least for now.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. Helped him with the pain. Still a moron. Hoping you're a little brighter. We're doing the Rick one.
Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
Definitely company woman.
You know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Might at least give this a look at next month too once I get paid. Yeah, I'm already enjoying. I mean, we have played barely anything. I'm still in tutorial here basically, but all the systems I'm sort of touching on, I can already tell I'm going to enjoy this. Just so you know, I need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Okay, 2 spacious choice cards back down from a challenge. Bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner put their ship is. Guess I'll give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Intimidate. Intimidation is rating you a 0 on customer satisfaction. That's awesome. Don't worry, you sit tight. I'll handle it. Coward, I'll do it myself. No, we're going to play on our company woman's instincts here and see if we can force her hand.
Seriously? But those marauders will... You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report.
Atta
And
girl.
it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Yeah, you laminate that report, woman. Alright. I'll let you go use your ammo up. Actually, I could probably use an XP. What do you... Oh.
Turn to find bonus.
Okay. Oh my gosh. That's all that's left. Oh, the rest is under the rock, I guess. Maybe. Okay. I thought we disintegrated him. The rebuilt mining gear. Hello. We should check that out. Is that better armor? Oh, here we go. Rebuilt mining gear. Rebuilt mining gear. Okay, so C for compare. Sweet. That's level 4. Stealth +5. Nice. Are these exactly the same? I think they are. Alright, so let's break down that one. And, oh, can we double equip? No. Wow, I look like shit. Oh, wait, we can hold S for flip sword. What does that even mean? No, we can tap S to sort by different things. Okay, and then flip sort to what we just last used, I guess. That's kind of cool. Right, where are we? What are we doing? Remote. Oh, yeah, the time dilation is a bit like Super Hot, isn't it? That's why it felt slightly familiar. It's a bit more like Super Hot than it is actual VATS, isn't it? Although, I guess VATS in Fallout 4, that still had sort of time dilation thing going on instead of freezing. And that's where I started my Fallout adventures, so... I guess we just go aboard. Beep boop.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
It's like, what's this? But it's like the security camera, but it's like a bellows camera. It's all old tech. That's sweet. Alright. Cockpit?
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Sure, I'll get right on that. I'll talk to you in a second. I want to get my bearings here. Hello.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Ah, that would be this. Doesn't... I wonder if it tells you whether something is stealing like it does in Fallout. I think we're safe to take these.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Let's not ignore her anymore. I don't want guns to pop out at me.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Okay, GLaDOS. Let's try and talk our way around this. What are you going to do? Self-destruct? Let's not call her bluff on that. Not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to that way. Let's just go right down the middle of the line here.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence.
Roll.
Gesture procedures initiated.
Goodness.
Please engage in airlocks.
I can't move.
Reject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3,
Short game.
2, 1.
Right, she's bluffing. She's either bluffing or hasn't realized that we're not in space, so she can't eject me into space. Are you broken? Oh, wait, here we go. You realize you're on the ground, right? Something's supposed to be happening.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed.
Ah, she was
I have
lying.
been programmed to express disappointment.
She tried to bluff us. Interesting. An AI that lies. And can tell when we're lying, no less. That's interesting. Right, I need to get the ship in the air. Is this Hawthorne ship? Let's make sure we're on the right ship, actually.
This vessel is the registered property of...
Hey,
pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Alex Hawthorne.
Thank you very much. Oh, my mic's slightly in shot there, isn't it? Just realised. There we go. How unprofessional. Thank you very much, Douglas. 13 months. A baker's dozen of subscribers. Incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne, she was saying while that happened. Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I landed. Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry. Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod. We're doing the Rick answer.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Oh, you're a bit of a clever AI, aren't you? Okay, but I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead. No, we should play along. I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing.
Fetch quest!
The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Yep. Alright. Down to find a part like that just sitting in a garage. That's our engineering skill 5. Let's do the speech check one.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, Ada, I got it. Thanks, Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it. Knock it off. No, let's get this
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Level up! Yeah, always try and do the speech checks, because you get extra XP for doing that, obviously. You have gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other... Okay, so it is just like, yeah, every 2 levels we get a perk point. That sounds familiar? Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in that time. Sweet. Tab. Tab's not working. We have to continue before we tab. Oh, here's Auntie Cleo. Every time you level up, skill points. Didn't we just read this? Oh, wait, no, this is slightly different. Spending a skill on a core skill, melee, improves all of the specialized skills in that group to a maximum of 50. Oh, right, I know about this already. I saw a guide to character development that kind of explained that. So, yeah, those sort of groups of skills we had, you level them all up at once in chunks until you get to level 50. Then you start specializing, drilling down a bit more final detail. Unachievable status for contemporary raise your lower skills. Yep. Yeah, so these groups of 3, until you get to level 50, you can level these up all at once, basically. And then you start drilling down into separate lines. Right then, we have 10 points available. Definitely want to go melee, because Shovelly Joe. Once we get to 20, we get time dilation, location here. Oh yeah, we would definitely want to get to 40 on that. Unlock power and sweep attacks. That sounds pretty cool. So let's pump a couple more there. Go 3. Not going to worry too much about ranged yet. Defense, dialogue. Dialogue, we should pump a couple into. Stealth, pump a couple into. Tech, put all the rest in there. Okay. Where's our lock bit sitting at? Yep, okay. Cool. Apply that. Cannot undo point allocation of conversion. Yes. Combat dialogue. You have unlocked dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Hey, what? Oh, this must be when you end a talk tree with a combat option. You can debilitate them and take advantage. That seems kind of cool. All right, perks. Perk selection on the screen. You choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get new perks spent every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as accepting a floor. Oh, I didn't know about that. Acquiring 5 new perks makes your next level... Okay. Right, we can go for toughness. Better tactical time dilation. 25%. That's not bad. Lone Wolf. Don't know whether I want to do Lone Wolf stuff yet. Companions. I heard the companions in this game are a lot better than companions in Fallout 4 were. I spent about 30-40% of my time in Fallout 4 with companions, but they eventually got kind of annoying. Strider. Walk speed. We are walking kind of slow. Sprint speed. Weapon. Durability. Companion crit. Base armor. Additional ammo stock. Oh, more carrying capacity. Hello. Maybe not yet. We haven't worried about it yet. Tactical time dilation recharge rates. Ah, so that's separate from the actual length of time perk. Fast travel when encumbered. Ah, hello. Gonna want that at some point. And vendor prices. So I think... better walk speed might be... Although we are taking our time, do we care? Running. Less durability. Let's make our weapons last longer. Maybe. Oh, wait. 50% crit chance. I didn't even see that. Crits! Apply. Boom. Coolsies. Alright. So, now that we're Captain Hawthorne, are we going to be able to use this without her getting angry at us?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the
workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, blah, blah, blah. Repair, break it down for parts. I guess this works a lot like the Fallout workbenches do. Coolsies. Alright, so let's see here. Compare, inspect whiz, break. Right click for inspect. We can't break it down from there. Why can't we break down? Oh, wait. Tinker. No. I guess we can't. Oh, wait. Breakdown. It's a separate menu. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why have I got 2 there? Oh, I guess it shows me the ones I don't have equipped. Okay. Break that down. So this is exactly the same weapon. We might carry a spare because durability. So let's not repair this. Let's let it break and we'll swap to that one when we are. And this is the shotgun we picked up. Knockback effect. But it does need repair. Repair. What does that cost? Damage 8 to 14. Repair. Needs 16 weapon parts. Okay, we have 21. Leaving us with 5. I like how it does the math for us as well. It tells us how many weapon parts we're going to have left after we do it. That's kind of cool. So definitely repair the shotgun. Thank you. What about Tinker? We can make it slightly more powerful for the cost of 51, whatever those things are. What's that currency? Is that the actual currency? Is that the bit? I think that might be the actual currency rather than parts. Yeah, bits. That's it. Your bits. That's the currency value. Yeah. Okay. So for 35 bits, which we can't even afford. Sorry, for 51 bits out of our 35, we could make it slightly more powerful. Okay, it's good to know how that works, though. Install mod. Don't think we have any mods. Okay, we don't. Okay, so boop. Shotgun on number 4. Alright, let's loot the rest. Put that. Oh, okay. E to climb. That's a bit. You press E to latch onto the ladder, and then you press forward to climb. That's kind of weird. Do we have stamina? Or can we just run?
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself.
Respec. We don't need to worry about that at this stage. Requires power oh, that's where we need to put the power regulator. Okay.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Oh, looks like we have some loot here. Excellent. What do we got? Lager. That's nothing. Can we? We do have. No, we can't open cabinets. Okay. Well, no, we can. But on these ones. Okay, take those. Nothing there. What's this? Oh, it's another camera. Didn't recognize it for a second.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay. Not a huge ship, but at least I can remember where everything is. It's 2 a.m. I have working 8 hours, pretend to sleep. I have scanned this VOD letter to see if I want to throw pennies at it. Good night. Alright, good night, Mechafish. Sorry if I missed you. I was absorbed. Just got some random bartender in the game. She has so many dialogue options and interesting things to tell. Doesn't even have a quest. Yeah. I like that sort of loading screen just isn't. Okay, there's the town over there. Do you guys...
Say,
yep,
this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. Do you take down payments in wanton violence? That's your attack option. Let's not attack. Let's try to lie. Tell her we're an inspector. I'm pretty sure she'll buy that lie because she's all scared of the corporate machine, isn't she? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can get away with this.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Constable Reyes. What about old Kimball here?
Damn marauders are out of control.
Alright, you don't have any dialogue tree. No worries. Alright, shall we beeline it for town or shall we explore a bit? What was that? That might be our gate over there. Big monster? Yep. That's the don't go this way yet monster. Primal Behemoth. Not even gonna try. I've played enough video games to know that's a careful warning. Keep me on the path. Oh, speaking of. Now, we can take out the Marauder. We can probably sneak past completely. What would Chevrolet Joe do? Ooh. Easy, Tiger. Easy. How many friends do you have with you? There's one guy over there, blocks of things. Where'd you go? Whoop. May have ruined my stealth slightly. Okay. So I just learned accidentally. Didn't want to, oh, there it goes. Ah. You do a little double tap of the jump button, you kind of a little sidestep kind of thing. Oh my god. Melee is no joke, it just busts them open. Pinatas. What's around here? My god, by the way, look at the skybox. Jesus. That's pretty. Ooh, is it down? Can we pick the mushrooms? No. Oh, hang on a sec. Is this a path? This is a path. What's down here? Down to the water's edge. Oh. Canid Howler. That smells like free XP to me. Ouch. Do I regen? I do regen health. Cool. Do we regen faster if we squat? We don't. Put the gun out just in case we can't sneak on these guys. I assume there's more than one. They seem to travel in packs. Makes sense if they did. Oh. Oh, the game really doesn't want me going this way. Okay. Are they? Oh, I forgot! I knew this. Animals actually sleep at night. So if you need to sneak past a bunch of animals you're not ready to take on, or you're playing passive, you can actually wait for them to go to sleep. Okay, so we've got a mongrel, howl. You're obviously the boss one. Man, there's a lot of weapon sway. Where'd you go? 250 XP for that. That's not bad. Come on. Ooh, look at these things. Cool design. So we got tail and meat. It's awesome. Ooh, oh, 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 Chevrolet Joe is back in town. Oh, also a person. Oh, please let it be a melee weapon. Please let it be a melee weapon. Just gonna go loot everything before I... Okay. Please, 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 please. It is a melee weapon. 42 DPS. Man, it is weaker than everything else we've got. We might keep it out of spiritual. I wonder, do we have a storage on the spaceship? Can we just keep these? Do we have a bank? I'm going to put it here. We have to use it at least once. Alright, what else did we just pick up, by the way? Oh, that's our old suit. Dexterity, perception, charm, minus, minus, minus. We get better personality last 30 seconds. I wonder if these are for like passing speech checks and stuff. What's this? Natural health regen, base health, Natural health regen. Natural health regen. Okay. What was the other thing we picked up there? Armor. Oh, armor parts. Okay, so now we got weapon parts and armor parts. Didn't see that before. And we have a quest thingy. All right. All right. Chevrolet Joe. We need to find something to hit. There's a button for healing. There's a button for healing here as well. It's the F button. But I'm going to go light on the healing until I figure out exactly how rare stim packs are. But the regen seems to be pretty good anyway. Hello. Ammo, parts, bypass shunt, tool used to hack computers. Sweet! And big cartridge. Cartridge storing an amount of bits used. Oh, okay, it's not individual bits. Is it 1 bit per cartridge, or do we get rando bits? Like a wallet, I guess. And we just learned we don't instantly die when we touch water. So, time to find out if we can swim. Before we do that, just realized I haven't saved in a while. I'm sure there's auto-saving, but there's also manual saving, so... Oh! We can't actually go into the water. So, we don't drown when we touch water, but we can't swim in it yet either. I wonder if that's a thing we can do later. Okay, so we can scramble up this, no problem. Slight problem. I think we might have to go back. And by the way, witness a Fallout type game actually running smoothly because it's on the Unity engine and not on the piece of shit that Bethesda use. Oh, we found a graveyard. Very, very populated graveyard for what appears to be a small town. Do they keep going? No. Ooh, some of these seem fresh too. A lot of these seem fresh. What the hell is going on in this town?
Whoa, hey.
What's up, dude? I'll come back to you. Oh, shovel! Oh shit.
What's this about?
I think we just stole a shovel. Fuck. Screw it. Well, that worked. But your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving you a few... Damn it. I'm almost tempted to reload. I didn't realize what I was doing there. Nah, I'm going to stick with it. That was my bad. Shovelly Joe took over.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh, wow, they notice what I'm wearing. That's interesting.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out here.
Marauders
You'd
are
best head
cannibals.
into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Never got your name. I'm Shovelly Joe. Awesome. Do they pay you to chat with strangers? Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, Captain of Reliable. Is that why you've got a pair of armed guards? Company line.
I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Power regular. I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here. This place looks like it's falling to pieces. Junior in humor. Fancy data for a grave digger. Let's ask about money.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
So that's why there's so many fresh graves. They must reuse them if people stop paying their rent. If you want me to collect what's owed to you, I can do that. You make people pay for their own graves. Why can't you collect these fees yourself? They must about something else. Let's see if we can get our reputation back.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
So, probably don't kill him. Where can I find them?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Right. There's something else I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
This town must be in pretty bad shape. It's keeping you employed. Yeah, let's ask about how many graves there are here. There's a lot of people in Marauders. Have you heard any news about the Hope? How long have you been a junior in... let's do... This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong.
Plague? No.
We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Loyal company folk, eh? So you're not worried about falling sick? How long have you been in... yeah. Let's ask about the plague. What's going on?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Or possibly it's corporate population control. Power regulator. Let's change the subject.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Alright, looks like everything we need to do is around the cannery. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something. Let's see what else we got. News on the people in Marauders. Have you heard any news about the Hope? How long have you been... Yeah, let's ask about the Marauders.
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? If you got a Marauder problem, I can take care of it. Any idea where they're coming from? Let's ask what they're after.
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those Marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Interesting. Alright, last option. How long have you been a junior in humor, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Yeah, I'll take care of that for you. That's all we have for now. Alrighty. Wish I hadn't stolen that shovel.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
I could really go for some saltine.
Alright, while I think of it, settings, audio. Let's bring that music down just a tad. I didn't see this before. Show bark subtitles. We gonna meet a dog? Do we have an option for putting our weapon away? Controls, key bindings. Look up, look down, crouch, sneak, use, attack, aim, quick, inhaler, companion stuff. Okay, we can't put our weapon away. So I guess it won't be a problem if we walk into the town with a weapon. I guess we're carrying a shovel anyway, so probably better than carrying a gun. Wait, is this a... What's all this? Gardens of some kind? Or protected graves? These must be the graves of the rich people. They can afford to have their graves protected from marauders. Can we get in here? No, we can't. Pretty necklace, if you're into that sort of thing. This makes a fine fashion statement. Look at my neck, there is something on it. Pretty something, look at it. I'm not seeing any theft indicator. I think we got away with it. Alright. Now we're stealing from graves. That's who we are. Okay, second entrance there. Looks like it's a road out. That door looks like it might be locked. This door looks like it might be open. Shovel is slow. Okay, we've officially used the shovel. It's a pity it's not more powerful to make up for how slow it is. Okay, so we can't just drag it out, we have to replace it. That's fine. Alright, do we loot everything? Ooh. Oh, vendor, sweet. Can't do that because we can't unlock it. Keep an eye out for, make sure we don't steal more stuff. Okay, we don't have the hacky thing for that. Nicopad. Ambidextrin. It's a funny name. Skin Tough Salve. And, ooh, bypass shunts. Just what we need. And that door is locked. Actually, I shouldn't assume. Yeah, it is locked. I figured by the red it would be, but yeah. We can unlock them with the right tools, though, apparently. But now we have the bypass shunt, we can have a look what's in the terminal here. Alright, Spacer's Choice. You try the best, and I'll try the rest. Oh wait, he was getting the slogan right. Sultana Cannery. Alright, unlock second story. Oh, we can unlock the door from here. Sweet. This is very Fallout as well. Beep boop. Alright, messages. Just wanted to check up on the new Sultana Light project. Been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line. I think some of them will really catch your customers' attention. Oh, this terminal works a lot better than Fallout does, so I don't have to go back and forth all the time. We've got tabs down the bottom here. Let's say a time saver there. Appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved Sultana. You just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Sultana brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of a lighter Sultana. Effectively, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Sultana, thereby saving bits to every can. Classic. Exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, logistics department has just confirmed our request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Sultana after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and me. Wow. Effective immediately, your position in marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to your foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Christ. Personnel files. Ideas for Sultana line taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Sultana flavor. It's brine time. Now with a satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell Sultana without salt. Wait, I'm going to say Sultana? It's just Saltuna, isn't it? Saltuna. Sorry. My brain just must have spaced out on that one. Also can't spell Saltuna without aunts. Potential market towards families. Leading scientists say, it's still food! Sultana will thank you. Warning may cause auditory hallucinations. That was worth it. Oh. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in this activity. Okay. So we can do this as long as there's nobody around to see us doing it. That's fine. Now then, was it worth it? Trino, Dextrin. Corporation Service Award, medium-sized award, typical of the kind given out annual company achievement. Banquets Galaxy-wide. This was award for most unused paid time off, greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break, fastest bathroom break rest. You will never know. It's worth a bit and a quarter though. Taking it. Looks like we might have a path across here as well. Where does this take us? Cigarette lighter, light ammo, energy cell, heavy ammo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was so worth hacking that computer. Got no weapon modification. Install mods at a workbench upgrade. Oh, we got a mod too. Let's have a look at what we got. Mods are this. Mag to power. Ranged weapon mod. Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to plasma. 2x scope. That also extends the weapon's maximum range. Sweet. We'll hang on to those until we get a decent gun. Alright, are we going to take 4 damage from this height? No, we're fine. We're fine. Alright. Exploration paying off. Can't wait to play this game. Later wants to download it. Also can't wait to try No Man's Sky in VR once Oculus Link launches. Oh, that's right, yeah. Just want to try and pre-order Pokemon Shield version and found out you can't. Yeah, you can. Oh, you mean maybe you can't digitally? Transition to which word? I thought it said trespass for a second there. Freaked out. Oh, crouching improves your accuracy as well. Didn't know that. Makes you a smaller target. Cool. Alright, what do we got here? Team to lead Halcyon for an even better tomorrow. Taste the freedom. Dissenters in our midst. Help the chairman and Mr. Clark defeat our foes. Wow, this is all classic stuff. Look at this. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Philosophist. Wow. That's some awesome propaganda here. Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Oh, God, the detail in this game is already impressing me. All right.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me. Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Huh.
Got my sights on you.
Alrighty.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Yeah. I might have been friendlier if I didn't steal that shovel earlier, I think. What's this? What is this? Are we just in someone's residence? Ooh. Ooh. What's this? Workbench. Is this like a regular workbench? No, there's a workbench there. What is this? Specialist just property maintenance division logs. Currently 3 open trouble tickets. Is these quests? Side quest? Turn on engine, try it again. Kick the loader, curse injured toes. Have to enter minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. Makes it really nice. Dang it, Clancy. Just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Oh, this is a robot workstation. Clancy got called all put out, likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. Start up production line. Observe. Follow the first batch here, processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke, smell of burnt salt tuna. V8 klaxon on monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Likely as not, Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again, heading over now. Priority automatically set to low. Executive level admin rule to apply by Thompson R. Reason. Trouble ticket filed by Miller L. So I've got set to low just because of who filed it. Interesting. Steps to reproduce. Look northwest. I said look northwest. Blasted uses translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clanking about and all menacing like. See it. It's right there. No notes. We might have some rogue robots on our hands somewhere. Okay, so I'm in line of sight with you. If I take this, is it stealing? Guess not. Alright, installing your mod, blah blah blah. Let's see here. Repair. We're at 89 condition, that's fine. That's at 93, that's fine. Shovel is at 70, that's fine. Should we keep... we might keep our mods. I don't think mods are worth putting on the starter weapon. Alright, what else is around here? Hello. Tossball blocker. Don't know what that means. Can't open that because we don't have the key thingies, the hacky bits. Lockpick things. What are they called again? Oh, it's a shower. I thought it was some sort of tool bench thing. Nope. Nope, nope. Alright, so unlike in Fallout, bathrooms don't seem to be a good source of loot. Trino, take that. What do we got here? We have bypass shunt. Hello. Nothing else there. Another terminal. Another bypass shunt. Lager. And light ammo. Alright. Maintenance Division Personal Terminal. Open last search. Search Indumati. Indumati left of Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. Kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you. They wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you are raised her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way I'm not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Oh dear. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Set up last night, reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, still have parts of it memorized. I reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery, this unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Alright, so when we get to the cannery, we'll find an unused office, and if that might be some sort of upgrade. Young Spacer's Guide. Or some sort of collectible, perhaps. Alright. Constable. Police station. Interesting.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
I know how you feel.
That's it?
I don't get a lot of visitors.
Staying on?
Okay. Walking into the police station with a big knife. What could possibly go wrong?
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Purchase 3 criminal investigations. Got some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phileas Wells mean anything to you? So who do you work for? Special Choice or Edgewater? Let's start there.
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
And who does Spacer's Choice answer to? Basically your bureaucrat. Ooh, let's not trigger her.
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Oh.
The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Unexpected. What about Phineas Wells?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Uh-oh. He's a scientist. We're acquainted. No! Bad choice. That's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me to space. Ooh. How honest do we need to be here? Let's ask about the bounty.
You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
If the board's paying, I'm willing to collect that bounty. Let's leave that there for now.
Something to report?
What about
Know
the
how to
wreck?
carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay. Side quests. Neat. Is anybody home? Alright, bounty records. Open bounties. Okay. Customers random spaces. Termination. Gil, Artem from his days in the cat area. Please be advised that Space's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antum as a member of its vaulted family. Space's Choice advises that workers in good standing will remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards Mr. Antum. Generous bounty. Okay, I was hoping for more information about where they'd be. I don't think we're going to get that here.
Wish we had some better rations.
Cantina. Actually, let's progress towards the progression point and see how we do here. Plenty of time to explore. Nope, that's not the way I need to be. Ah, here we go. This will be the main entrance to the cannery. What was that noise? Alrighty. There we go. Stealing is definitely red. How I didn't notice that with the shovel, I'll never know. Alright, logs. Edgewater Saltana canning factory strictly adheres to the Space's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with your Space's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate towards the members of the Space's Choice family. 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. All staff must be compensated by the company. See read if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, working invigorates spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with a local vicar. Yeah. Nice elevator music.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got.
See you,
Mr.
Rob.
Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
I was half a step away from triggering that.
I was
Damn
given
it.
no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Now you read. I should told us to talk to you. You must be the town boss. I'll wait till you're finished.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste.
Shit.
I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I have the wrong idea about me. Uniform, what are you talking about? I don't work for Space's Choice. Wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship near appears. I'm looking for a power regulator. I don't plan on staying long. Let's go straight to the point here.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Parvati.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Sounds sinister. Parvati, that was the kid we just learned about. She was left behind. Can't let you have a power regulator. Frying myself. Let me guess, you want me to do something before you'll help me? Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
So the guy in charge of making food wants me to take the power away from people who grow food. Really? It's not to ask of a stranger. Tell me this geothermal plant.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Don't think these people will take kind of losing the power. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. Let's see what he has to say about taking their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head. That sounds like something you should expect.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to carve power to an entire community.
I am asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
So he's not really sinister, but he thinks he's doing the right thing. Alright, I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
She's going to be a companion.
Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
All right.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
If I'd like. Yeah, let's try out.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, let's get going. Alright, CMP new manage companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. The skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. Hooray! You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Alright.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yuki Dukes. What happens if I just flat out murder you right now? Let me give me the sound of
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the zoners. What's on the other side of it? Figures read didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with a nuisance, I wouldn't be this heavily harmed. Let's move. Let's find out more about the deserters.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. How well did you know the deserters? Worked with them, were friends? Did you know this Adelaide? Let's see if she knows Adelaide.
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Okay, so he was probably responsible for him dying then. How well did you know the deserters? Wait, can't leave it at that. Why we're reading Adelaide arguing? Yeah, let's find out more about that. Thank you.
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Okay. How well did you know the deserters?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
I'm sure the deserters are very fair people, so what?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Where do I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill. Think about it. Right. East. The only clean thing, east.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
This looks like an observatory. Copper tripper. No, wait.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Resident. Resident. Vicar. What up, Vic?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Prophet wanted me to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here? Thought about something else I need to know. Let's go straight for the bat.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant, cut off the power to Adelaide citizens, cut off the power to Zetas. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry. Let's not rush him. We'll get the full story if we can.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Mm-hmm. What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Okay. Talk to everybody and come together. Keep that in mind. Sounds like what will work out for me. Thank you for your time. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Didn't assume it'd be safe at all. I've been outside and unimpressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar. Why is that? Let's do the Rick answer.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Interesting. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? Assume you want to burn it? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Sweet. Assuming you're serious?
Why would you be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I see. Seems like to me that authorities have been interested in what you're after. Contraband ticks. Oh. Need to know a bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Curious. I'll look for it.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alright, Vicar. Vicky Max. What are you hiding over here? Nothing. Interesting. Alright, on we go. Is this the landing pad? Right. One of our fugitives is here. 10 points. Where are we going to plug them? Dialogue's been coming in handy. Squirt a couple more there. 3 more into tech. 1 more into stealth. 2 more into stealth. And plug the rest into melee. And, alright, we're going to get perks every second level. Okay. What's up, Ludwig?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about? You seem confused. So they sent me... let's go straight for it.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Interesting. You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
Why would robots shoot birds?
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Let's ask him a question first.
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals? What do you do?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Yeah, you can hire me if you need me to shoot some robots, sure.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Right. Proper armies pay enlistment fees. Persuade. Let's try the speech check.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Nice. 75 bits. Sweet.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright, kill a robot. Use a couple of pointers, yeah. Tell me how to fight a robot.
Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Alrighty, boo.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Fuck, I
Now
forgot
they
she
only
was with
come
me.
but once a month. I love the wind here.
Let's not steal. Alright. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items that a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation. Okay, coolsies. Restricted stock. Aha, okay. Stun but oh, we got I didn't even realize we picked up stun batons. Ooh. Didn't realize we got hunting rifles. I've not been paying attention to what I've been looting. Oh wait, no, these are buy. I thought that was my cell. Idiot. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I don't have very fine control over the scroll there. Fine, whatever. Sell that. Oh, E for sell, not. Okay. Does it say do. Oh, there we go. 221. I was looking for quantities. What's it? Base health 25. We'll sell that. Sell the booze. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. That. Love. As much as I want to shovelly Joe my way around here, I'd rather have the money in the inventory space. Moderate caffeinated, moderate plus caffeine drink. 30 seconds. It lasts 30 seconds, but it's called 2-hour energy. Range weapon sway minus 50. Well, that'd be nice for sniping, but I don't think we need to worry about that too much at the moment. Once we get better weapons, might be a concern. One-handed melee, 113 DPS. Bypass shunt keep. So that. We'll keep the rest. Now, can we buy a sniping rifle? They appear to be identical. No, we can't afford one. We're not that shy of it, though. Sight rifle. Very expensive. And hold Z to sell junk. What is junk exactly? General. Junk. Ah, okay, so this stuff is the junk stuff. General lootables. Okay, hold Z to sell all the junk. Is there any benefit to keeping any of this, or is it just money stuff? Nothing else has any other description on it, so... Doink! Right. Now we can certainly afford the sniping rifle. But should we? What are our chances of picking one up somewhere? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out. Surely at some point we pick one up. Now, are these all different? They are different. Hello. Impact hammer. Sweet. Okay. Okay, so I guess they specialize in different things. Ooh, helmets. All very expensive stuff. Can now travel to Edgewater landing pad from your ship. Ah, landing pads are fast travelers. Okay. Dorito. Doesn't look like we're stealing, so that's fine. The thing that's weirded me out about this game is it feels so much like Fallout 4, but also minus all the jank. Oh. Active lava flow. Probably best not to touch that. Campsite. Oh. Okay, did not see that thing sleeping there. I don't think this guy's going to need his stuff, so we're taking it. What's this? Pathology log. Pateri mating habits. Kane Van Acker, Species Choice Ethologist assigned to Terra 2. This week I've decided to study Pateri mating habits. Female Pateres. Pateres? How do you pronounce that? Leave the nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects. Sounds like a good lootable. Typically something shining or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me. Then excite. Don't be late. I expect punctuality in my assistance. So... leave their nesting areas in the morning. So the morning is the right time to raid their nests, if in fact that is a thing we can do. Here. Might be worth waiting till morning. Can we tell how far away from morning we are? Do we have a clock of some kind? Perhaps on the journal page? No. Companion ledger. Oh, she's got a big hammer. Character page? No. How do we tell how far from morning we are? They're going to be hostile. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, they're going to be hostile if they see me. Okay. Guess we won't wait till morning. Where's your nest? Where's your nest of shiny things? That's a disappointment. Alright, while I think of it, let's have a look here. I forgot about this thing. Toss ball blocker, Spacer's Choice. Way more damage. So this does bleed damage. This does knockdown. This does stagger. Alright. Guess we'll trade that out for a big punchy weapon. Ooh. That's interesting. Huh. Can't wait to hit something with that. Alright, what are we dealing with here?
Got it. Heads down.
Oh, did you... Hey, nice work. You picked up on that, did you? Alright. 3 Marauders. Can I tell her to take out that guy? Is that Z? That holds or tap?
Sure.
Tap. Just moving there. Hold is... Oh, hold is cancel. Coolsies. Does X mean attack?
Yep.
Sure does! Okay, so stagger makes them cower. Okay. Learning. Did I just pick up a light machine gun? Hello. Low pressure helmet. Assault rifle. Now we're talking. Alright, let's see here. I'll keep that as my main melee. Light machine gun. Heavy weapon skill. 19 damage. Staggers. Meanwhile, the assault rifle uses heavy ammo. Wait, what are we dealing with here? This is light. This is light. Yeah, we should use the heavy one. Although we only have 20 heavy ammo picked up so far, so I'm going to save that until we actually have more ammo for it. I'll try the light machine gun in place of our handgun. Whoa, it's big! It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's a light machine gun. But it does do more than 3 times the damage of our handgun. Holy moly. Alright, doesn't look that big when I pick it up. That's a blessing. Oh, wait. What about that helmet? Is that what this space is for? I presume so. Sure is. Alright. Ba-da-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do. You just hear an animal noise? Wait a second. Didn't I put that away? I meant to. All right, because I was going to switch out for the assault rifle. Might as well. Alright, let's go melee that. Shotgun assault. Try and get a sensible order going here. Alright, we're next to town, so we should be safe here. I was wrong.
Come out and play!
Thought this was town. Was not town. Time to try the big gun.
Coming! Nice one!
Can we get up here? Can't. Can we get up here? Nope, sure can't. Okay. Not really stealthing my way around here, but that went very pear-shaped from what the plan was. Let's try to give the shotgun a go. I think we might have got everybody. Heavy ammo. I want it. Oh. Oh, did she go down? Or was she just resting?
Here they come!
Whoa!
Can't get past that! That's the last of them!
This shotgun is something else. That had a hell of a bang to it. Spaker's Corona. Some of that. Some of that. Alrighty. Today. So squatters. Right. Didn't I thought I picked up another light pistol, I guess. Might as well start breaking this stuff down. Don't need any spares of that at the moment. And we'll keep that until we run out of space. You never know when we might want to do some light bleed damage. What's going on here? Are they broken or are they asleep? I just nicked their batteries, so.
Whoever came out this far.
Oh shit! Okay. So, what? Sweet. Okay, so there are mines. And what is this? Some sort of... Oh shit! 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 Okay, thanks for triggering that one for me. Seriously? There's no clamber mechanic in this game. Oh, they set each other off too. There must be a way to get up there. Here we go. Okay. Platforming. It's about as good as any Fallout game was. Parts, hammer parts, big cartridge, impact hammer! Hello. Now I have one. 142 DPS. Yep. Blink. $47 straight up damage. 58. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good trade. Okay, now we have a hammer with which to beat people. Speaking of which, the hammer charged up. We may have woken up the entire town. Shit! Okay. First death. How do we blow up so many mines and not wake anybody up? And yet I meleeed one character and all of a sudden they're all awake.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
I want to go get that hammer again. Nope, I woke up that time too. Must have just got real lucky last time. Damn it. How did we get through all those mines last time without waking anybody up? Jesus.
Okay, keep him quiet. I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Can we sneak around that edge? Coolsies. Yeah. Okay, we got away with it that time, apparently. Sweet. Looks like loot is consistent between saves. Look at that. Okay, sentry. Oh, jeez, you scared me. Thought someone was sneaking up on me. Alright, let's leave this town or this little outpost alone until we're better equipped to murder, death, kill our way to revenge. Oh, primal behemoths. So let's not wake those guys up either. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, meanwhile, get my hammer sorted. What do we got here? Assault rifle, 215, 215. Okay, so that's the same. Ooh. Okay, let's go back to the main path. Got a funny feeling there's a big critter there somewhere. Okay, more hooligans. Let's use these rocks for cover and see if we can sneak by. Primal nest. Oh dear, nope. Do not want a nest of primal thingies. Okay, let's see here. Looks like we're only dealing with 3, 4 guys.
Huh?
Okay, so line of sight is interrupted by a tree. Good to know. We should be safe enough to take these guys out. I might send my partner up to take care of the lookout.
Sure thing. Okay, here we go.
Oh shit!
That's the last of them.
Okay, that went smoothly. A bit stingy with the loot. Is that a skull fragment? It's another guy. Where is your corpse? Oh, there he is. Okay, excuse me. Alright, what do we got helmet-wise here? We got 9 armor, lockpick plus 5. Oh, didn't even see that bonus on it. Okay, what is this? We got 4 armor. Here we go. We got better armor at last. Tech skills, so they're the same. Swap those out. It's armor 9, lockpick, but that is armor 5 and sneak. Could always swap out for lockpick when we need it. I like the bonus on sneak right now, please. Looks like I'm straight out of Destiny now, doesn't it? Look at that. At least a Destiny ripoff game. Alright, let's loot the camp. Can't do that. Can do that. Alrighty, onward. Okay. Look to be anybody up over there yet. Well, that doesn't seem promising. What killed you? Cannot believe we're still only 22 days away from having Pokemon Sword and Shield in our hands. Yeah, I know, right?
Move along, stranger. You don't want any trouble.
Oh, jeez, I didn't even see you there. Grace Romero. Hello, Grace.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers. I'm leaving. What's your problem?
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Do ya? Looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it? Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness. Let's not tell her we're working for Reed.
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Okie dokie. We've all got problems. I just got shot into space? No. You and me both? I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my ship? No. Trouble with Marauders? Question mark.
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
Don't tell me scared of you Marauders. Good luck with that. I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
10 to 1, we just find her corpse. Unless Marauder's got to her, then parts of her could still be in a lot of places. How about we not say it? You know what? Fuck it.
Could do without the gallows humor. I'll tell you what I can.
Where might she be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
She snooped around her room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Right, her room and Stefan. You seem so personal. I can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Maybe the Marauders took her.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills, far as I could tell.
Any chance you can point me to somewhere specific, not just out there? Here
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east.
East.
Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Stefan.
What
East
is it?
Her room. I'll leave you be. Alright. Piling that up on the little side quest here. It's always good. Alright, this looks like a hothouse thingy. Hello, Adelaide.
Oh gosh,
Cool.
it's so pretty.
It is pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
That's very, very, very welcoming. How do I avoid screwing you over? Like you more than the other dude. I'm not here to join your camp, and just so you know, you must be Adelaide. Yeah, let's let her know we're on the lookout for her. Let's try and be upfront about this, to a point.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Tobacco. Reed sent me to make peace with you. Is this your greenhouse? Looks like you made a home for yourself out here. Looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Really don't want to screw you over. I like you. Picked a terrible place to put down roots. Why did you leave?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Alright, let's let her know Reed sent us at this point, I think. See what we can work out.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
That was a sudden mood change. Living off the power that belongs to the town, come back to the cannery, that's about it. Reed asks you consider coming back to town, he's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. Really wasn't listening. Let's try number 2. Reed asks you consider coming back to town, he's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess.
Didn't think you'd buy
Like
that.
everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned geothermal plant. This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power. Let's not get confrontational about this.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Well, camp has power regulator. I need to repair my ship. My reasons are my own. Let's be honest.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Yeah, it sure does. But I don't want to piss the company off this early in the game. Might cause me a few issues down the track. Not looking to get mixed up in your problems, just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
You're not wrong. Let's say help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Freeing people from corporate enslavement versus pissing off the company I'm going to have to deal with for this the game. I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Meaningful choices.
Yeah, huh?
What do you have to say about this?
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean?
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. What do you see? Machine is seen fixing? It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for. Then why'd you want to talk to him?
The Vicker's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Okay. This is a really nice greenhouse. What have you got tucked away back here, missus? Nothing much. Only you can protect fourth quarter profits. Doesn't work. Yeah, let's not steal from this nice lady. Definitely not. Okay, what about this kid's room? This doesn't look like it. One of these, maybe. Ouch. Okay. I've survived one-story falls before, but not that time, apparently.
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Thomas? Where's Thomas? Where did you see Thomas?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Okay. Can't get in there. Where's this bedroom I'm looking for? Nope. What would Chevrolet Joe do exactly? Your right shoulder is killing you. Had to get a flu shot. You boys, I think so. Yeah, the flu shot will leave you a bit tender for a while. Better than the alternative, though. Doesn't last nearly as long either. Okay. Well, wherever this bedroom we're searching for is, and it's not up here. Here's an open door. Nope. Locked. All right. Ow.
You got him.
Huh. That sucked. And back here. Talk to the chicken. Doesn't do anything. Tell you what, the game's a little bit unforgiving.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Seriously. Oh, there's Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was, well, I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi.
Oh.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
Not a metaphor,
I
idiot.
just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Speech check. Never too late to start learning. I'll give it a couple of pointers. Yeah.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Nailed it.
I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Community center and cannery. I knew about one of those already. Coolsies. Expect a fair price for my trouble. You mentioned 2 pads. What about a third?
I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
Locked up somewhere, maybe. I'll let you know.
Would you? I'd be grateful.
You got it, buddy. Thanks for warning me about the mines as well. Idiot. Wasn't there 3? There's the other. God damn it! God damn it! The fuck? And I really don't want people coming through here. What? Jesus! Okay, I'll take the hint. All right. Bloody hell. Doesn't seem like there's any marauders here. Feels like an extension of the township thingy. Ooh. Spoke too soon. Locked door. Open door. Oh, I thought that was going to be a thing. Ooh. Don't put a brightly coloured thing in the corner of the room and then let me pick it up. It's just teasing. What's this little mini barbecue pit or? Okay. I'll not leave those guys alone. Don't like the sound of those howls. Pretty little waterfall back there. Well, here's a thought. Does this game support Ansel by any chance? Nope. It doesn't even support super resolution screenshots. Boo! It's a single player game. Why wouldn't you support Ansel? Why? Okay, we need an alternate way in by looks of things.
I've always wanted to poke around in here. I love it when we go into stealth. She's so cute. Shh, I gotcha. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, here's an alternate way in, but it looks like we're not the first to try.
unexpected.
Hey. This is not going well. Oh. You alright? I think you got him. Nice work. Alright. I am not doing well with stealth in this game. Music box. 13 credits worth. Or bits, I guess. I didn't know he was going to pick it up. Oh, there's another way in, under the fence. If we had bothered to recon properly, we would have spotted that. Tamed canid. This looks like a way up to somewhere. Maybe not. I'm hearing the biddly beep of another robot around here somewhere. Sounds quite a lot like a turret in Fallout 4, is what scares me. Whoa! Where's your weak spot? Is that your weak spot?
Everyone all right?
Well, that answers the question of where the other robot was. Alright, how are we doing weapons-wise? What do we got here? 44 DPS, 320 on the light machine gun. Why have I got 2 melee weapons lined up here? Oh, because it reset during one of the saves, right? Alright, do any of these have effects? Stagger. The robots must be weak to something. I think there was another robot nearby. Alright. Chance to get rid of some stuff. Okay. Break down. This is one... Assault rifle, 215. Sure, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright, we'll keep one pistol as an emergency gun. And the staff as an emergency melee weapon, I guess. Armor-wise, how we doing? Sneak is not really helping me much. We might as well go for the heavier armor at this point. We're wearing 9. It's fine. More critical damage. I must save up on that. What do we got here? Backpack. Increases your carrying capacity. How do we use that? My stuff need a tool bench. That's nice, eh? We can just increase our carrying capacity with a mod. Sweet! And... geothermal passcode. Delivered... oh, right, there's... right. Music box. This is all just plain old junk stuff. Okay. Vendor. Z for sell junk. Skadoosh. Can sell crappy old armor. We'll keep the sneak thing. Can sell that. Probably get some better stuff before we need to replace it. Alright. So that's magazine size. Plasma. There's the plasma. That's probably what robots will be too, right? It's gotta be. And we have a bunch of ammo. Alright. So does this tell us how many we have? It never tells us anywhere how many we have already. Alright. Ooh, fancy helmet. Heavy armor helmet. Not that expensive compared to what we have. Might be worth it. 17 armor after all. Diddly-dee, knockback. Alright, let's just plow on with what we're picking up. Okay. There's a jingle.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
How do we get in here? Guess you have to go through. Whoop. Combat drone. That doesn't bode well for me. Okay, that took quite a lot of my bullets. These robots are not dicking around. Dervish Mist. The hell is that? Dervish Mist, special choice. Movement speed by 20%. Movement attack speed. Oh, okay. It's like Jet. Nope, don't want to go back out. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Error. Memory purged. Purge. Had to borrow a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Ready has been sputtering, and I need the reference. Return the copy to the repair bay. There's our third copy. Repair bay. Chaos around mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire hearing some screens. Oh, lore. I think that was someone's leg. I'd like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Okay, we need to find... Whoops, daisy. The repair bay. Which, if I was a betting man, I might guess would be down here. Does this look like a repair bay? Verti's breath. Stimulation. Verti's breath. Adrenaline booster. No, that's the other one. Companion ability cooldown minus 50%. Last 20 seconds. Ooh. Stimulation. Stimulation through stimulation. Movement speed. Weapon attack speed. Last 20 seconds. Okay. Alright, unlock the door. Warning, this facility is in a state of lockdown. Authorization passcode required. Well, luckily we have one. Personnel files. Chester Higgins, that hole held, found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals. Had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad about what I've done, just let me remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. Looking at some logic module, confiscated it. Should be my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Doesn't sit with right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanical knocking about. Guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me, but the company's never been wrong before. Allegedly. Worst has happened. Mechanicals have gone crazy. I locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. I might be able to shut things down. Tell the sentry if I ever return. Guess he didn't return. Automated message. Greetings, Security Chief. This is an automated message initiated by Space's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. Security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of 0G brew. 0G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Okay. Oh, I thought it was going to unlock that door back there, but unlock that one instead. Don't think anybody's going to be missing those. Worker outfit. I wonder if wearing a worker outfit is going to make us more or less safe in here. Armor 3. I'm not even going to risk it. Bard. Let's see here. 173, 215, 320. That is heavy, light, heavy. Alright, let's save our heavy armor until we absolutely need it. We'll get by with the shotgun if we can. I wonder how vulnerable robots are to melee attacks.
Oh, investing.
Look out! That's the last of them.
Pretty vulnerable. Shiny servo. Alright.
Shovely Joe.
Man, I'm digging the atmosphere in this place. It's just all kinds of the right kind of creepy. Oh, hello. Speed grip. Kit allows you to replace any components from the weapon lighter alloys. Equivalent tensile strength allowing to be swung more quickly. Ah. A speed mod for a melee weapon. I bet you it reduces durability though. Here's something walking about. Okay, there's at least 2 in here.
System.
Chubby Joe.
That looks like a repair bay. How do we get in there? Aha. Hastily written note. Bard, copy of Young Spaces. Mechanical. I think it's volume 3. Need something to read down the pit. Much obliged. Okay, we knew that already. Where'd you leave it? Okay. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every Centurion drone, not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Space's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Space's Choice family. Space's Choice, the leading brand and foldable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's Space's Choice. Suck up. Just finished routine maintenance on a mechanical sentries. Found some strange modifications to the logic modules. Haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing on my own. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. But where did you put the Spaces manual thingy? Up in the office? Is this... Shh. Locked. Ooh, heavily locked. That's where we came through.
Not real. You're not real.
Higgins? Okay, so when they said this was a geothermal plant, they're not talking about geothermal as we would know it. They're directly pulling magma. Wonder what I just did. Alright. Let's go find Higgins? Just you relax, Higgins. Don't you freaking out on me.
You're not real. You're not real.
The note was not the same info. It was barred to the repair bay and then barred again to the pit. Ah, okay. Guess I didn't read carefully enough. Haven't encountered any bugs yet, Farmer Treason. This is not made by Bethesda. Actually, it's running really well. It is on the Unity engine, so it shouldn't hit too many issues. Man, can you imagine how this place would look with, like, ray tracing? RTX. All this glowing lava and shit. I mean, the screen space stuff that's happening on my weapon and stuff is pretty cool already, but yeah, you can see as I turn away here, it doesn't really happen anymore. I think I've been spoiled by ray tracing. Higgins. Let's approach him from the front so he doesn't freak out. Pretty real. Taking your shit. Energizing ointment. Oh, there it is. Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I was expecting a book, but it's like a pad thing. Mine.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Punch him in the face. Prove we're real. Great. Another lunatic. That's the Rick Shovelly Joe way, I think. Oh, we don't have a speech check to pass sneak. Wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming. Giggity.
Don't you talk down to me, Phantom. At least I know I'm real. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Did you encounter a minefield? Encounter is a strong word. Shredded by would be other words to describe what happened to me in the minefield. Liquefied would be another. Humiliated, perhaps another. That's not really a bug, though. That was just me not respecting the game. And its unforgivable nature. Slow down and tell me what's going on. You're eating sprats. Just slow down and tell me. Let's try and talk him down.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorize me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here? Back away slowly. Must be on my way. How long have you been down here, dude?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What happened to this place, dude?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
I noticed that on my way down. And you weren't killed. Seems suspicious.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You missed out on being murdered? Oh dear. How did you not starve?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
You ate sprats, didn't you?
Braised. Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
You worked on these mechanicals, you must know where to stop them. Was that before you became a suspect tycoon? You must know where to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Persuade or intimidate? I feel like Shovelly Joe / Rick would intimidate. I can deal with the mechanicals, I made it this far, didn't I? Or you can help me and I won't feed you to the sprats. Persuade might be the better way to go with this guy. He's already under enough stress. Yeah.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Aha. Sounds like exactly one of the first missions from Fallout 76, actually. Mechanicals full of behavioral logic modules, someone tampered with it. How do we do that? I'm going to go for the speech check one again, get that XP.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Thank you. That must be the super locked one we found.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Okay.
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted
heard
a
that
good
one
couple
already.
of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Alright. I think we learned all we can from you. We took all your stuff. I think we can go up. Okie dokie. Modify behavior of any robots that are left stomping around. Guard mode, intruders. Select new mode, select new targets. Error. All the mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter the settings is punishable company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record. See Higgins. Oh, we just got Higgins in trouble. Define intruders. There we go. All persons and entities not identified as property of Spacer's choice. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Define intruders as Spacer's choice. Order mechanicals. Yes. 1800 XP for that. Alright, modify definition for security. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders. New mode. Oh, we got him in trouble again. Sorry, Higgins. Is he hunting? Also, where did that one come from? Right. Let's see here. Now we have to figure out how to divert power and whether or not we should divert power. That door is still locked. Still well above our ability to unlock it. Hang on a sec. What's over here? Nothing. Don't put a little stairway with a path if there's nothing there, game. You just got me all excited for nothing. Okay. Still that. Alright, crunch time. What are we going to do? Plant status, first of all. Reveal geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. We could probably... How do we get that to better efficiency? We could supply both places with power. Structural damage detected. Please notify... maybe we can't... Can we repair this somehow, maybe? Alright. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is irreversible procedure. Guess we can't. Power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Well, I found one of those already, I guess. I did flip a switch earlier. Didn't know what it was for. Must have missed some down there. did I not spot that door before?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Alrighty. Let's go around it then.
Okay, gone quiet.
Oh. Performing.
Incoming!
Hey, you're not supposed to attack me! What happened to the reprogramming? What the hell? We reprogrammed them.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
That's a good question.
Process. Sweet.
Incoming! Not even a scratch.
Seriously, why aren't they attacking each other?
That's the last.
There it goes. Sweet. Shortcut. Creepy noises.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Let's see your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
She's not wrong. Retouch Mutual is going to die without workers in power. Deserters have our community. Can't destroy what they built. See how she reacts to that.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed, doesn't mean Edgewater's going to die without workers in power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Glad you did. Like hearing from you. Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you. I kind of like her, so let's be kind.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
All right. Reversible. Bunch of hippies. or dying town. And the first tough choice in the game, and it is a tough one. In my heart, we should save the botanical laboratory. But there are innocent people in that town too. That said, most of them seem to be security guards. Tree people! Blatant disregard for Space's choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to a designated supervisor and immediate reprimand. Permanent power failure detected in Edgewater. Wow. We made the choice. The tree people seemed kinder anyway. Can I get out through here? Did we check up here? No, we didn't, because there's still lootables. Ooh, a hatchet. Excuse me? Come here. Alright, let's find out what's going on in this one. Manager's office. Unlock the office door, please. Thank you. Messages from Spacer's Choice. So this serves an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management. Reason shorted to exceeding your staff budget. Last quarter report. That wasn't his fault. Please contact your office scheduler, Officer Manu Elish. The esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Department Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After consideration of your last letter, I've identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I'd like to remind the Oversight Committee that most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production output quotas. Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power. Blah, blah, blah. Figure the town was dying anyway. We'll just help it along. Investigated claims made against the profitability of the Greater Emerald Vale. Officers agree with your agriculture, fishing, canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains somewhat profitable. Our officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined... Well, I just effectively shut down the plant, so that's pro-company, really, when you think about it. Shut down a failing business for them. Taking sufficient insurance policy against the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. There you go. Look at that. They're insured against the thing going down, so this is actually a win for the company. This game is clever. Officer would like to assure you this insurance policy is standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. Special courtesy, we've deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale power plant. Team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's popularity. Oh. Playing the long game, I see. Oh ho ho.
That was quick.
Alright, how do we get out of here? If she can make the plants grow, then there's more food potential. There's that too, yeah.
Unexpected.
Here they come.
Seriously! They're supposed to be fighting each other. Slow motion jumping at you. Once we get clear of this, we should actually spend our skill points as well. Don't worry, haven't forgotten. Just didn't expect to be ambushed. Why didn't the reprogramming work? Hello. Missed this before. Disarm security fences. Logs. Security logs inaccessible. Keeping the space's choice pumpkin policy. All logs have been terminated. Okay. Alright. That was a cool little location. Now, let's see. We are digging into melee bit, so let's... How far away from a power up here? Power on sweep attacks. Boop. Boop. Yeah, let's go 3. Skadoosh. Dialogue has been helping us. Stealth, not so much. Steal from humans while sneaking. Oh, we can pickpocket. Attack skill's been coming in handy as well. Tinkering cost -50, that'd be nice. Breakdown weapons and armor for 20% chance to extract basic mod. Nice. Alright, what is about this? We haven't touched this at all. Companion skill? Nah, forget that. Yeah, I think we'll pump the rest into tech. Maybe a couple more into stealth. We do try stealth a little bit. Leap, dodge forward. Yeah. We should put a little bit into ranged, just so we do more damage with our guns. Wait, did I just... Oh, I didn't lock them in. Damn it. I think I applied differently there, didn't I? Put more into dialogue. Okay. Revert all. Okay, good. Three into that. 2 into that. 1 attack this time. Fine. Melee power attacks. Holding the attack button, you can charge an overhead power attack. Significant extra damage. Doing this charge during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you. Nice! AoE! Glad I did that. Right. More base health. I feel like we're taking a lot of damage real quick, so let's do this. Okay, what's going on over here? Codex stuff. Can we just clear that somehow? Deal with the mechanical scouts. Front engineer. Thomas City knows at least one. Oh yeah, we did the... Search Zoe's home for clues. Collect the digits. Book. Grave matter. Okay. We've got a bunch of side quests. We should probably clear those up. Meanwhile, though, let's go back into town and see what they have to say about themselves. Orpheus. Why do you have a name? How tough are you?
Heads down.
Testing it out.
Incoming!
Didn't charge up.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
It's not charging. Air effect thing's not working.
That's the last of them.
Okay. Don't know why my new melee thing wasn't working there. Holy crap. So yeah, named mobs, as expected, have terrific loot on them. Right, thank you very much, by the way. Simple designs with the Prime sub right there in the middle of battle. Not distracting at all. Some love in the chat, please. Alright, where is my codex? Basics, reputation, combat. Melee attacks and blocking. Melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, the charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. That's what I was doing. Doing a standard attack. Yeah, it just wasn't working. Let's try it out of battle. Nope. It just doesn't want to work. Maybe I can't do it with this weapon. Let's try a different weapon. Oh, maybe it's one-handed, two-handed difference thing. What is this? This is one-handed melee. One-handed... I don't have any two-handed to try it with. Let's try it with the axe, though. Nope. Can't hold it down there either. Anyone knows what I'm doing wrong there, let me know. Alright, assault rifle 215, assault rifle 180. Nope, breaking that one down straight away. 215, 215. Condition's not really worrying me. Grenade launcher. Didn't see myself pick that up. Definitely want to try that out. Yes, please. Can we fast travel? We can fast travel, sweet. Is that where we need to be? Green marker? Objective, yeah, okay. Let's try and see how fast travel works. Does it cost us anything? Figure it might be in this game. Guess not. I thought for sure they'd charge us for fast travel in this game. See, it's all about corporate greed and etc. Alright, let's find out how angry this dude's going to be. I'll just tell them I hit the wrong key, that's all. Alright. Doesn't seem aggressive.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Guy sounds like he's almost trying to do a Shatner. Got the Shatner's timber, but not his pacing. Someone find out who did the voice acting for Reed Thompson real quick. Go on IMDb. Never knew how right it was, just since why'd you do it? It's not personal, I need your power regulator. Don't owe you an explanation to teach you a lesson. What is he going to respect most? It's not personal, just need the power regulator. Just business, bro. Just business.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Intimidate. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator. Yep.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down.
Yes.
Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Your companion is leveled up. You can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in Ledger and select the perk button. Oh, cool. Companion perks. Parvati. Perks. What do you got? More health. More threat. Oh wait, threat generated. Never mind. Boisterous. Increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. Ah, we can make her a bigger target than us. Decrease the amount of threat this... Alright, that's increase threat, decrease threat. I didn't see the little arrow. Increase your engineering skill when she's in the party. Should we give her more health? Make her a bigger target. Make her a bigger target, because then I can sneak around and pick them off. Doesn't seem like she can actually die. She does go down, but then self-revives, so... Kind of goes against her personality to make her boisterous, though. Or maybe she's growing in confidence. We're on our adventure. She's growing in personal confidence, and she's feeling her own inner strength. Yeah. That's what's happening there. What's next, though? Increase the amount of damage dealt. Sweet. Base armor. Increase the damage dealt using melee weapons. Increase your chance of looting mods. Ooh, nice. Are they linked, though? Do we need that before we do that? Is that what that oval means? We have to apply. Why is my character highlighted? Skills. Wait, did I not spend those? Did I not lock them in last time I did this? What's going on? Maybe that's why it didn't trick. No? They're right there. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Maybe I needed both to do it. Location hit effects. Oh, no, we need that so we can get the weak point targeting in the slow time thing. Yeah, we definitely need to pump this a bit. That'll do for now. The rest in dialogue and tech. One more in stealth.
Stand down, all of you. We're...
That's right, stand down, bitches. You know what's good for you? It's kind of cool that I got away with that. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Don't know how long we'll last without power.
Good luck. Doesn't seem like you're going to last all that much longer anyway. Need anything else left to say?
You and I have got nothing more to say to each other.
Well then, perhaps I should kill you. Perhaps not. Let's see how the residents are reacting.
I put my whole life in that cannery.
You must be very proud.
Okay, that's enough guilt. So I guess that stealing that shovel wasn't that big of a deal after all, after what I just did to that town, so... Ooh, slug thing. Are you dangerous? Not slug thing, snake thing. Not worth killing either. Thought we were going to get some like leather off it or something.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Skipping rocks in the river. Unlicensed terraforming. Genius. Right. How much danger are we in? I feel like we're okay. Oh. Son of a bitch. Oh, excuse me. Nice rock textures, by the way. So many games, the rock textures just look a bit shit. Wait, did I kill you? Well, you did. Alright. I guess our friends are gone.
Is this your ship?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
How about you don't? How about you stick with me? This is the photo behind, nothing to keep you from doing the same. Why are you telling me this? Because she's ending. Never been on a ship before? Yeah, I suggest she just does the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Sure can.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'm glad to have you along. The cabinet's yours. Be sure Reed won't mind you leaving with me. You just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger? I'm not interested. We don't care what Reed thinks anymore. So let's just invite her in.
Yes!
Pick a captain. It's yours.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Yes, you can.
I got a captain.
That was so cute. I got a captain. Great delivery. I got a captain.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
I can figure it out. Engineering 20? Yeah.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Yeah, I've been there. I'll be back. Man, that engineering skill we picked up really seems to be coming in handy. I wonder if it's going to be a thing throughout the game, or it's just this particular sort of quest line and area where it comes in most handy. Ooh. Warm. Oh, yep, we take damage inside the ship too if we fall.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the
All
power
systems
regulator.
are operating within acceptable parameters.
Beep, beep.
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Hold on, need to take care of something. We should finish up some of those side quests before we do anything else. Oh, jeez, but I do need to take a break. Going for nearly 4 hours without a break yet. No wonder my bum's numb. Okie doke, so. I don't know, how are you guys feeling about this? There's not many of you there. You're all sort of lurking happily while I go about my business. You enjoying yourself? I'm enjoying myself. Yeah. Actually, let me check something real quick. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. What time is it? Oh, okay, looks like Ali isn't streaming today. I was going to see if she was streaming yet or whether she's late. But I guess I'll keep going if she's not streaming today. I don't like to overlap her stream because we share some viewers, so I feel like it's easier on you guys if I don't overlap Ali's streams. But looks like her internet's being squiggly. So yeah, going to take a break and again come back.